isn't it?
Yeah, so as a result of that, we've sent Larko out on the road once again to follow through on some of the amazing stuff that's going on behind the scenes to make our cars safer.
Let me tell you, I'm passionate about motorsport safety. In fact, I sit on a board of AIMS, which is the Australian Institute of Motorsport Safety. And recently they teamed up with the FIA Institute, which is the world governing body, to send a V8 supercar to the other side of the world, to Frankfurt, to run it down a runway to have a look at some issues regarding side intrusion. Now, the car they sent was the Paul Wheel car that was crashed at Bathurst in 08, kindly rebuilt by Paul, well done. And what they were looking at is some side intrusion stuff, which is really cars coming into the driver's door and driver protection. Now, there's been some great innovations in current years. If you look here in a modern car, apart from all this nice chromoly bar work, gusseting, some of them run a nice carbon energy absorbing panel through here. The big one for me is the seat now sits about 200 or 300 mil inboard. Look at this gap here for protection. Your steering wheel's over, your pedal's over. But I want you to look at this vision. This is outstanding stuff and shows the lengths that they'll go to get this sort of research information. Now, let me just say, at the moment, when you look at this car deforming, there it is in slow-mo, you wouldn't find a circuit anywhere that you could actually run absolutely square on into an immovable object like this. Again, this is done for creating an imprint of the forces of that car. So the chassis rails, the engine, all of that stuff has left an imprint on that wall. And if you have a look in this next shot, you might even be able to see the wall. It's actually made up of 100 by 100 millimetre load cells. So as the car goes into it, there it is, they actually get data from that to create the information they need. Now, what they'll do from this test is they'll actually go and build a little trolley, and that trolley will replicate the forces that that car has put into the wall, so then they can use that trolley for further research without having to use cars. And look at this, they actually have a glass floor underneath the car so they can see what's happening with the gearbox, the engine. Now, as we get the up close shot from underneath the car, you can see the different components of the car. Look at that, very specifically leaving a print and that important data on different parts of the wall. The fascinating thing for me is that that research test was not about the car or the dummy inside it. It was purely about leaving that fingerprint of forces on that wall so further research can be done, all in the name of motorsport safety. Gotta love it.
The only thing we're missing, Croppo, was Buffett being part of it. I'd love to see Larko as a crash test dummy, wouldn't you?